Savannah and I first met when I was getting ready for my mission. I was living at home. I'd already done a year of school at UVU, did track there and everything. And I remember they came to the Air Force Academy for a track meet, an indoor track meet. And I was working out at the gym because I had nothing to do. And I got a text from our coach saying that they were at the track. So I rushed on over to the track, and I had two good friends on the track team. Their names are McKay and Tanner. And I went and I bear hugged them, and then I saw Savannah getting ready to go and throw. And we just hit it off really well. Her friend on the team, Chantil, kind of could tell that I liked her. And McKay wanted me to date her really bad. But we were both going on missions, so it didn't really work out. But I always knew deep down inside that I had to be around this girl because she was incredible and that she made me really happy. And of course, she's really beautiful. So, yeah. Our first date was kind of interesting. So, I remember I was sitting in the hot tub at my apartment complex with some of my friends on the track team, and Savannah decided to come over and hang out with us for a little bit. This was in October, and we were talking about going to a haunted house because I really like going to haunted houses, and she was always just disgusted about the idea of going to a haunted house. So I kept nagging her and bugging her about going, and finally she gave in somehow. I don't know why. So we went up to Fear Factory. We went up to Fear Factory in Lehigh, and she was scared the whole time. It took me like 15 minutes to even convince her to get out of the car, which was really funny. And the whole time we were at this Fear Factory place, there was a bunch of little middle schoolers there, and it was packed, and there was a group in front of us that kept getting all the good scares, and I was waiting for Savannah to get scared really bad, but it just didn't happen. And we finally went to this little tunnel, and this guy just came out of nowhere and scared her to death. It was so funny. And I was laughing at her outside the tunnel, and she ran up to me as fast as she could, and she punched me as hard as she could in the diaphragm, and I actually was winded. And I was like, oh my gosh, this girl just punched the crap out of me. But it was fun. So that was our first date. I didn't get a kiss or anything, I got a punch to the diaphragm. So. I first said I love you to Savannah probably a month into when we were dating. No, not even a month, probably a couple weeks. We were in my apartment watching a movie, and I just told her that I had something I really wanted to tell her, but I didn't know if I was ready yet or if I had time. And she was kind of feeling the same way, and I remember I dropped her off at the airport like a week beforehand because she was going back to California or something, I can't remember. And she said she really wanted to tell me then. We were both just sitting in my apartment watching a movie. It's kind of lame, but it was a really, really great moment, and I'll never forget that. We both told each other that we loved each other, and we couldn't stop saying it, and it was something that I'll never forget. So I proposed to Savannah in California at a place where she would most appreciate it, which is at the beach. I proposed to her in the middle of two track meets. So we had a track meet one weekend, and we had a track meet the next weekend in California. It was our spring break. And we were staying at the Greer's house. And we woke up early one morning, and we drove down to San Diego. We had a great day in San Diego. We rode these little scooters around that you had to pay for on your phone. And then we went up to try and go to the Ghirardelli place off of Gaslamp. But it was closed, so we went to some rinky-dink gelato place that she didn't really like, but I was just trying to kill time. And then after that, we went to the Hotel Del, and we went to the beach, and I just couldn't take it anymore. Her friend Raquel showed up to kind of video it, and Raquel actually hid behind a trash can and started recording it. And I remember I got a blanket for Savannah, I laid it down, and we were sitting there, and I told her how much I loved her and appreciated her. I got down on one knee, and I asked her in the middle of the day. I was waiting till it got darker, but I couldn't wait any longer. So I don't think I can pick one. There's too many great things. I could say a couple things I like about her. I like that she puts up with me, number one. Um, I like that she's very patient and she's very Christ-like, and that she has a really big circle that she can influence, and she's really good at reaching out to people who need help or who just need a, hey, how are you doing? You know, anybody who needs anything. The Rileys are just tremendous at that kind of thing. I love Savannah for, you know, being so kind to me, helping me when I have a bad day, helping me when I need help in school, or helping me make decisions. She's always there for me, and I could never truly repay that. So I couldn't pick one reason, because there's a million reasons to love and appreciate Savannah.